Hey guys, this is Luke again, and welcome back to yet another Ninjago video onto the channel today. Now, plot twists are an art form in TV shows, movies, and other forms of media. They could be used to elevate the plot, or to give fans a good, shocking moment that they just did not see coming. But these 5 plot twists did the exact opposite. They were either very underwhelming, not thought out properly, or just flat out stupid and make no sense at all. So, today, I bring you the top 5 worst plot twists in the Ninjago TV show. At number 5, we have the controversial time reversal. Now, you would automatically thinking that because I do not like Skybound as a season, I would automatically put this near the top, like number 2 or number 1. But no, this one doesn't aggravate me as much, due to the fact that it's not the twist itself that makes me mad, but what came as a result of the plot twist that just ruins it. So, if you're not, but you kind of know the deal already. Jay is in a tricky situation or to stop Nauticon, and Jay makes the wish that I wish she had taken my hand, and that we never found the teapot in the first place, which basically reverses the entire season back to the start of the premiere, basically, and pretty much the whole season kinda never happened, or it did happen, just the events were reversed. I don't get it. I really don't get it. To me, something either happens or doesn't, alright? But that's another video for another time. The reason why this plot twist, the plot twist itself isn't bad. It was a creative idea, and it was unexpected. But the overall execution of the plot twist is really what puts it here on this list. It effectively destroys what story the season had, and just really forces the idea that Jay and Nia are back as a couple, which, unless you're a Jaya fan, you don't really care about. So that's why it earns its spot on the list, even if it's at the lowest spot. At number 4, we have Skylar is the Spy from Tournament of Elements. Now this one I can blame myself on. I was just way too smart at the time to figure it out. But to me this one was just kind of underwhelming, because it was kind of obvious that, or at least it was obvious to me, that Skylar was the spy. How did I figure it out? Well, I didn't like Skylar as a character, and I still don't like her that much now. She just seemed so boring to me. And something felt off about her character. Like, something shouted, she's suspicious to me. And when that episode at the end, where she gets to be revealed as the spy, I was like, I knew it. So, in the end, I kind of just figured it out, really. So, it isn't, the only reason it's really on this list is because of my own dumb ass. And also, she has the most OP element in the entire series. So that's another sign. And because she kind of looked like Chen, to be honest. So, yeah. This one was just kind of predictable for me. It might not have been predictable for you, but it was for me personally. Now we're into some territory when it comes to plot twist. Bad plot twists. Like, those two weren't bad, it's just... These one are like, they're kind of terrible. The reason being the overall execution, or just me figuring it out personally. But this one is a tier on its own. It's just like, well, no shit. This one, this is just way too obvious. And number 3, we have the dragon armor does not control Firstborn. How can anyone say this is a good plot twist? It's far from it. Like, can you imagine the idea of a piece of armor controlling a mighty dragon such as Firstborn? No, I can't, and I never will believe it. It sounds stupid on its own. And I would have honestly been more shocked if it actually did control Firstborn. Because then I would be like, what the? I would have been agape if it actually did work on Firstborn. But no, it didn't. So, and I was just thinking, that one's just obvious. Because why would an armor control a dragon? Why? I really don't understand how anyone could say this is a good plot twist when, if you think about it, it's clearly far from it. And this plot twist is the reason why Iron Baron dies. Just imagine if he actually succeeded and controlled Firstborn. Wu would be so screwed. Calling it. He would have been so screwed. Now, these last two plot twists are despicably bad. This one, at number 2, just makes no sense during the season it was in, and it just makes us scream, why? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? And that is, number 2, Wu is the deceiver. Like, why? Why is Wu the deceiver? Like, what did he do? What the hell did he do? And it just pretty much adds to the never seemingly ending list of enemies that the ninja don't know about, all thanks to Wu's dumbass. First we had Moro, then we had the Tide Twins, now we have a sphere. Like, what the hell? Come on. It just really makes Wu seem untrustworthy, and it really damages Wu as a character. As I said before, it makes him seem untrustworthy if he's keeping all these secrets and doing all these bad actions from the past coming up to haunt him. Like, it was great the first couple of times, but now it's just overdone at this point. It's ridiculous, really. And a lot of fans, including myself, have agreed that if Garmadon was the deceiver, it would have been a lot better, since Garmadon seemingly walked off at the end of Season 10 for some reason. We don't know where he is, and it would have been a perfect reintroduction of him back into the series. And it would seem in character of Garmadon to betray us, to quote-unquote betray or deceive Asphira. It would have been in his character, but it's definitely not in Wu's character at all. This one just makes me want to go. But here we are, my friends. The worst plot twist that in the series ever to exist. This plot twist. Predictable. Obvious. You don't even need the leaks to get suspicious of this. And what's worse is that it's pretty much never mentioned again. Or it's seemingly never mentioned again. And it had a chance to be mentioned in the next season, but it just doesn't. And it gets replaced with a seemingly funny episode. And that is number 1. Zane is the Ice Emperor. Yeah, the worst plot twist of the series revolves around my favorite ninja and character, Zane. When Zane did that little Oscar-winning pose right here with that shoulder thing, we knew from there on that he was the Ice Emperor, or at least it seemed like that way. If you saw the leaks, it would have been way more obvious. But in case if you're not into that, you would have kind of gotten suspicious, because the previous Master of Ice was not mentioned anywhere in this season. So from the casual viewer, there were like seemingly 2 options. It's Zane or it's just a new character. So to be honest, if you're a casual viewer or you see the leaks, you would probably have figured out this plot twist. It's the most predictable, most easy to figure out, most obvious, most underwhelming, and overall, the stupidest plot twist in the entire series. It's never mentioned again after Zane comes back as Zane. There was a chance for Season 12 to bring back his torture, but because Season 11 is a test season, we'll never see that. Because Season 11 doesn't matter anyway, so his decades pretty much killing Craig's family doesn't even matter anymore. And that's just not in character. It's so not in character of Zane. This one, the last plot twist made me want to facepalm. Now it just makes me want to bang into a wall. Because that's just how aggravating this plot twist is. It's just so dumb. I'm not even kidding. But there you have it. The top 5 worst plot twists in the Ninjago TV series. What are you guys' thoughts on these 5? And what are your top 5 worst plot twists in the entire series? Let me know down in the comments down below. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel by clicking on that red subscribe button, and click on the notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see you folks in the next video. Bye bye!